Alright everyone, welcome back. Appreciate y'all being here today. Today's video we're going to be looking at 5 things American tourists should not wear in Europe. So this video is a couple years old. It's by Wolters. We've done a couple of his videos on here. He does great work. But I'm curious to see how much of this has changed and how much of this I qualify for or I wear in my normal day life. So I'm very curious about it. I'm excited to kind of see, the differences in cultures and stuff on how we wear. And I'm also curious to see if he explains, hey, this is how they know you're an American right off the bat. We see you get off the plane and that, don't do it, Or if it's something like, hey, this is actually offensive to the culture of, the country you're visiting, something of that nature. So I'm very curious to see as to why these 5 things are not recommended to be worn in Europe. But, if he doesn't explain it, if you could, let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate it. Without further ado, it's a kind of short video. Let's get into it. 5 things Americans should not wear in Europe.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Rome in front of the Roman Forum here. And today what we have for you are 5 things most likely American tourists shouldn't wear when they do come to Europe, because I see a lot of my fellow Americans traveling around and making some fashion faux pas. And no, I'm not a fashionista. This isn't about how you should dress and things like that. This is my advice for 5 things you shouldn't wear so you can fit in better, feel more comfortable, and be a little bit safer when you're wearing the right clothes when you travel, okay? So this isn't a fashionista thing.
So I see where he's going now with this one. I remember when we went down to New Orleans, which is obviously in the U.S., they told me, don't wear your wallet in your back pocket. Make sure it's in your front pocket, and it's more proper to walk with your hands in your front pockets. That way you don't get pickpocketed, stuff like that. So, okay, I see where he's going with this.
This is a helping you travel better video, okay? And the first things first, baseball caps. You do not wear a baseball cap when you come to Europe. I see a lot of guys wearing them. Yes, you might be bald like me, or balding, slightly balding. Get a normal hat. Don't get a baseball cap, because that gives it away every single time.
Okay, maybe I didn't see where he was going with it, but I can't wear a baseball cap. I got a large head and it hurts my head to wear them.
And especially if you wear it backwards, it just screams you're from the U.S., okay? If you're not from the U.S., that's what it says. And when you go around, you'll see not a lot of people do wear baseball caps, especially with like a New York Yankees logo or Boston or whatever. So do make sure you kind of stay away from that one, okay? Second...
I'm gonna pause it again, though. I guess I do see where he's coming from. Because like they told me not to put my wallet in my back pocket, at least when you're going through big crowds, because we went down for a college football championship game, so there was going to be 100,000 plus people piled into a mile road, I guess I do see where it's coming from, because you would be like, oh, that's an American. It would make you easier to target for, like the little scams people might try to do, or something like that, you know what I mean? So, I see where it's coming from.
Thing not to wear, for my guy travelers, khaki pants. Look, Europeans, they wear pants, they wear slacks, they wear tight jeans, stuff like that. But they do not wear khakis, okay? Your Dockers, you're not bringing those to Europe. You might say, but they're really comfortable. Yes, they are really comfortable, but that's not what people wear around here. So what I'm trying to help you do is fit in better, so you don't stick out as the tourist that people want to pickpocket and rob. You can fit more in like a local. Look, I don't look very much like a local because I'm a big fat guy, but that doesn't mean I can't fit in, okay? So khakis, sorry guys. Sorry, Dockers people. Don't bring them with you, okay? Third don't I have for you when you come here is don't wear athleisure wear or athletic wear when you come here. I know in the US you see a lot of people wearing their Under Armour t-shirts and they've got their Adidas pants or sports pants on, stuff like that, yoga pants, things like that. Here in Europe, people don't wear the athletic leisure clothes as normal clothes. They wear those athletic clothes to go to the gym, to go running, to go biking, things like that. I know in the US it's kind of a normal thing, but here we don't use it, okay? Just letting you know that. And our next don't, which kind of follows with that, is don't wear your big baggy US University sweatshirt. I'm here in May, and there's a lot of US travelers, backpackers here, from colleges, and they got their Wisconsin logo on them, or their Illinois logo on them, or their Harvard stuff on there, and it just screams, I'm a tourist, come rob me. And you'll notice that people around here, they're not wearing hoodies, they're not wearing those baggy sweatshirts, especially with the big graphic prints on the front, so you might want to stay away from that one. Now, I told you, sometimes I mess up on these too. I wear my Wolters World logo sometimes, so you do have that. And all these are really up to you. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, but Wolters World is broadcasting your channel. That's different. That's not the same.
Help you fit in better so you can have a better time and meet more locals and not get picked on with a lot of selfie stick, need a selfie stick, these kind of things, all right? And my fifth don't for you is don't wear sports shoes. here's the thing: is you'll see people here in Europe wearing sports shoes and stuff like that, but they're more like city street shoes versus like running Nike shoes or Under Armour shoes or Reeboks or whatever. So I would stay away from that, because if you have on your normal sports shoes from the US with your white socks, it is usually a dead giveaway that you're from the US. So what you might want to do is you might want to get, I wear stuff like this, kind of like a easy to wear, slip on, slip off, which is great for TSA kind of travel shoe. And it kind of fits in because it's not a sports shoe, but it gives me some support, and I kind of fit in a bit better with that. So you do have that. So anyway, those are my 5 things you shouldn't wear when you're traveling. Oh, if you're a female traveler going along with the shoes, don't bring your high heels. With all the cobblestones and stuff like that, you're going to have some issues. I've seen more than one traveler wipe out on her high heels because of the cobblestones. I've seen some get stuck in the grates, sometimes stuck in the cobblestone. If you're going to be going out to a fancy dinner or something, okay, you can bring them, but you're not going to wear them around town because it's not practical, all right? So I hope that helped. No, I'm not a fashionista, but I am a traveler that wants to help other travelers travel better. So there are 5 honest tips about things my fellow travelers shouldn't wear when they're traveling. If you want to learn more, we've got 10 things that'll shock you about coming to Rome, 5 things you'll love and hate about Italy, all on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions, and we hope you have a great time here in Italy. And no matter what you wear, just have a good time and be safe. And if you want to wear a baseball cap with a big sweatshirt and high heels, that's fine too. It's okay. I just wanted to help out a bit. Bye from Rome.
See, I like that because, like I said, and then I unsaid, and then I said again, it's more for the practical. That's a tourist. We can, like you said, the selfie sticks and stuff like that. It's not really like, oh, they're going to look down on you. Maybe. They might. Some people over there might look down, but that would be what it would be. I have a problem where I have a couple shirts that are like super, super nice, for church or not weddings, what was it? What do you call them? Formal gathering? I don't know. The gatherings where you got to look a little better, but you don't have to wear a suit and tie. Stuff like that. But then I mainly have, sports related shirts and stuff like that. So I would have to go shopping before I can remember, but that's perfectly fine. That was a nice little video. I like that. Let me know down below if he's right on these, if things have changed, what the mindset of Europeans could be, or because all throughout Europe, obviously it could be different. He might just be talking about Italy when he's saying Europe, and so just let me know how true this is and what your guys' thoughts are and what we should or should not wear. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for being here. Like the video if you haven't already. Consider sharing it with all your friends and subscribing to the channel. It's free for you, helps me out tremendously. But yeah, other than that, thanks guys, appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.